As darkness fell, hundreds came together for the 5 fallen members of their community, knowing it could have been any one of them so brutally taken.
It is heartbreaking. It's a shame, you know, I've got children, young children. It could happen to them, it could happen to anybody around here in any part of the country. We've had friends phone us from America saying that they've seen us in England. And, you know, it's touching everyone throughout the world.
My heart goes out to their family and their friends, and it's just not great. It's just awful for the community.
What James witnessed last night will no doubt stay with him forever. He was walking home when he saw a woman being shot and killed.
I ran over to some kids who were sat on the rock and was like, "Can you go home?" Because just heard 2 gunshots. Next thing you know, someone walked past with a gunshot like that and bang. I just like had to go run back to my mum because I was like, I don't know what to do. And then I started breaking down in tears in my room because I was like, this shouldn't be every day, shouldn't it? It's just wrong.
It must have been terrifying.
Mm.
Are you okay?
Yeah, a bit of anxiety's playing up though, so.
So often, it's at the worst of times that people come together. In Plymouth today, we saw just that. Donations and volunteers arriving at a school transformed into a support centre for those traumatised by last night's events.
I'm still shaken.
Carol was walking through the area with her 7-year-old son.
My heart is racing and thinking, you know, we could have come around that corner and he could have been there. You start to think what could have happened, and yeah, it's just so scary.
In this historic coastal city, a shooting is shocking enough, let alone one like this.
One of the darkest days in our city's history.
The local MP says this neighbourhood has been deeply affected.
Keyham is a community where you do know your neighbours, where the community has a real sense of identity and strength in that identity. And any shooting is awful, but the idea that a child's been involved in it and that we've lost that child, I think is something that is so truly awful.
Many people here are now left trying to process that trauma. Rebecca Barry, News at 10, Plymouth.